11/17/2016. Watch as my neighbor two doors up the street times her vehicle's passing right when I'm about to put my child in my vehicle. She was actually going very fast, as you can hear the sound of her car, but slowed down when I pointed the camera at her. This was clearly done on purpose. I didn't pause in any way. This type of thing has been done many times before. Somebody must have communicated to her when I would be on the street side of my vehicle.
Yeah, so it's Thursday, doing a drop off. Something I want to tell you is that they've been pretty much wrecking my sleep tonight. I noticed that Wednesday night they wreck my sleep. This indicates to me they're gonna do something outside. Most likely, the neighbor two doors up parked his red SUV in front of mine. He's probably gonna come at the same time or something like that. That's what they did last week. And that's probably the reason why they try to wreck my sleep on Wednesday night. So that's what I'm expecting right now. I don't know who the hell's out there.
Do you think it's because it's pictured here or something?
No, it's because he parked his car in front of that big. Now watch, here we go. So we're actually a little bit behind schedule, but that doesn't mean somebody should come at the same time we do. So here we go. Okay, notice the car is still there. Notice how you park two cars right next to mine. Come on. Wait. Go back. Go back. So when we came, come on, Frank. So when we came to our come on. So when we came to our the other opposite side, the neighbor two doors up, she came real fast. You saw how fast she came? That's the kind of stuff. I actually had to tell my child to go back. And that's the kind of stuff that goes on. So they tried a new strategy. They tried to like a run over. This is the run over strategy. You saw that? So now they tried to literally run us over. Run me and my child over. Do you see how fast she came? That's how fast she came. And that's what they do, try to make you mad or something. There it is, right there. So that's what it was. You see how fast she showed up there? That was timed. That was no accident. I mean, for me to get to, just to, go to the opposite side of the street and put my daughter in the car, I mean, that would take like, what, 10 seconds, 15 seconds tops. So think of the timing of that. Now let's look at the rest of the street. It's completely empty. I'm also going to give you the time. Let's see if it showed the time there. Okay, so rest of the street's completely empty, okay? So here's more evidence of it. You see what I mean? And at nighttime they tore my sleep up. So what they're trying to do is trigger me, trying to make me go off. And then of course there's a camera somewhere in somebody's house, always pointing to my house area. And that's the stuff that goes on. Now still, street is empty, okay? Street is still empty. Did you see how fast she rode? You know what I mean? I don't know. So that was definitely timed. It looks like they couldn't have, they weren't able to get me, because we're leaving a little bit late, so they tried to get me on the way back. You see how fast she rode? That was crazy. I mean, that was probably the fastest I saw somebody ever ride, and that was timed. It was timed like that. To sort of scare you, and this is not the first time this type of stuff's done. By the way, that lady, neighbor two doors up, I know, most likely the lady, she's the one that drives fast. They've done a lot. They and their family, the husband's done a lot. They've dumped snow on our car on like a big snowstorm day at night. with a snowblower. She drives fast a lot of times. She almost tries to hit my car. She tries to almost like run you over on the road. It's not the she went in the opposite direction because she got we both left at the same time. She got offended or something like that. She told the crossing guards about me or something I'm filming when I'm really just filming this harassment, and then they come up, and like park in front of my house. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes on when I work outside. The neighbor 2 doors up, the husband will come like close to me. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. Okay, a lot of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna just yes.
When you were working on the door, like the kids, they come right. They,
Yeah, but that's another neighbor to the side. But you know what I mean. So this is the stuff that goes on, and you saw the timing. And one thing about this organized stalking is the timing. So those of you that are like crossing the street or going into the street, be very careful. They like to get you there. Okay, so what happened there was at the school, she parked right next to my car. Now remember, there's a million places you can park. You can park on the street, you can park any spot. So she found my car and was able to park right there. Okay, so this is my neighbor. She lives 2 doors up from me, okay? 2 doors to the north on the same side of the street. Okay, she and her husband and her family. So at the school, I dropped my child off in the lot in the schoolyard, and about the same time, about 5 minutes before I come back, I had my car parked in the parking lot there, and she sees me coming back, and she lets her children go at the same time. There's actually a little gate there. Everybody has to go through the gate. So I see that she's doing that. So what I decide to do is, okay, she's trying to set me up with her kids to the gate. No problem. I mean, why would you do that if you don't like somebody? But okay, I see she's trying to set me up. So I went, there's another gate a little bit further out. So I just actually went all the way around. So what does she do? She literally waits there pretending like she's looking at her kids. Now she could have walked with her kids into the yard like most parents do, right? Now if you wanted to just drop off your kids, you can just park there on the sidewalk and do that. But see, she purposely stood there, and she stood there where the driver's side of my car is. Look at where she's standing too, because she's not standing near the driver's side of her car. She's almost like near the passenger side. So that way I would bump into her, or maybe she has her little camera or audio on, waiting for me to say something wrong. You see what I'm saying? So first of all, she found my car, okay, in the parking lot. She parked near my car, made sure to park on the driver's side of my car. She stood there. She also timed her children to leave at approximately the same time I would get to the gate, so there would be some bumpage. I went around to avoid her. She still stood there the whole time. Now this is done on purpose. Now why would she do this? Because she thinks I'm not going to record in the parking lot. You see? So when they think I'm not recording, the game starts again. Like if I'm lifting stuff and I can't record with my phone, the game started. If they think it's raining and I'm not going to bring my phone out, they're going to do it. Or if it's snowing and I need to shovel and I can't use my phone, they're going to do it. Or somehow if some kind of clue. They used to go by the audio on my phone too. From the connected neighbor, they would hear my audio. So I shut off the audio. Basically, whenever you turn on your video, it makes like a tink sound, like a ting. Yeah, so I put it on silent now, because they were going by that. Because one time I actually forgot to do it. It didn't make a tink sound, and then they tried to set me up again. This lady here, she's giving me the middle finger. She's gone the opposite way, on the wrong way, because she thought I was going to crash into her. She tries to crash into me. She talks bad about me to the parents at school, to the principals, this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not just her, her husband. Her husband tries to come near me. They try to park near where I park. They try to block my driveways whenever it's like, you got a snow day so they can have an excuse. I mean, the stuff that goes on. Luckily I caught this. I took a chance and decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to videotape this because this is worth showing. So you saw there in the video, there she is just standing there right by the driver's side of my car. You see that? She doesn't need to do that. She could stand on the other side of the car. If her kids are further down, why would you just stand there? You could stand further down, right? I mean, this is clearly done on purpose. Okay, this is the kind of stuff that goes on. And if you see my videos, this stuff has been going on for years. Years and years of it. You see, and like I said, they have changed a little bit now. The change is this, is if they think I'm videotaping, they back off. But if they think I'm not, the games start again. And this is an example of it. See, so they're always ready. If I'm not videotaping, they're always ready to pounce. So those of you who are going through this, I highly suggest you videotape. You have to keep videotaping till you get enough proof. You get a substantial amount of proof. And what happens is they're going to back off a great deal. But you have to keep it up. And if they think you're not going to videotape, they're going to come after you. And, this is the stuff that goes on. In addition to the normal stuff that always goes on.